When the DLC courses for Mario Kart 8 came out, I was in awe at how much care went into every little detail of the new and returning courses to make it feel like the original thing, or the brand new thing, or the franchise it was based off of. But that got me thinking about all the other great tracks in Mario Kart. So, after months of having to put up with all of the pressure from the 0 of my consistent viewers, I decided to make a video on that. So I did. Here it is. You can watch it now. DLC courses are totally allowed, and this is just my opinion. Number 10. Tick-Tock Clock is, in my opinion, the best retro course in the game. Most of the retro courses in this game had their moments and are now overshadowed by the newer, fancier courses that show up upside down on replays. But with more gears than the DS version, the Nintendo 64 stage, or even the DS remake of the stage, all added up, this is the 10th best course in the game. One of the best features is the traversable clock cans that offer a free shortcut if you can pull them off, which isn't that hard anyway. But like every other obstacle in the game, it's all about timing, which makes perfect sense to clock. Number 9. Hyrule Circuit is Zelda. I have seen a number of articles and videos on the internet reviewing the DLC that just went on for like a paragraph or a minute if they were in video form about all of the little changes they made to change Mario Kart into Hyrule. But, while this course nails the Zelda atmosphere, it's just not that great of a course. However, I have 9 entries to fill, and talking about course mechanics is kind of boring, so ironically most of these entries will be about atmosphere. With that said, some of my favorite features include item boxes in general, the original cartridge at the starting line, or maybe not, rupees, and that's really it. This is just an honor entry at number 9. I should have put this at number 10. Whoops. Number 8. Number 8 is Sunshine Airport. It's a good course. I was originally planning on doing a short throwaway entry for it due to lack of atmosphere to talk about, despite having a lot of atmosphere. The planes, you get it? Anyway, moving on. Actual scientific data has verified that Sunshine Airport is the best course. At number 8. So does this mean the next 7 are all DLC courses? No, this is my opinion, and there are regular courses as well, which I will discuss their position on the tier list later. Oh, by the way, here's a sampling taken at a different date. Sunshine Airport is still number 1. Number 7. Cloud Top Cruise is a cool course because it is simultaneously based off of Super Mario Galaxy games and Sky Garden from the Game Boy Advance. The main things, in my opinion, that make it feel like Super Mario Galaxy are the music, of course, and the airship, and that's really it. It's mostly just the music, I think. And maybe the giant stuff. So I'm just going to end this segment with this part. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to check out how it does in the tier list. And... oh... how about the other one? That's not much better. Number 6. When the world was originally introduced to Mario Kart 8, the first course shown off was Mario Circuit, and they chose wisely. It's shaped like a Mobius strip to highlight the anti-gravity. It's packed with details like the Toad Houses below, and hold on just a second, I'm still showing the trailer instead of the course. Better. So, where was I? Oh, Toad Houses. It's supported on poles, has amazing music, and all of the signs and stuff are aligned with the ground below, so a lot of them seem to be upside down from your perspective, which is pretty cool. Number 5, Animal Crossing. The course is all about details. usual toads and shy guys are replaced by shopkeepers and citizens, some of which really creep me out. This section has item boxes on balloons, which is pretty cool and brought the reference to the game. The course contains really 4 courses because of the different seasons, and it's just so happy. Every single element of this course is bursting with the over and happiness stuff. I'm going to move on to the next entry before I explode. Number 4. When a course begins with Gobblegut eating you, you know it's going to be good. This course sees you going along his digestive tract, which is oddly covered in depictions of Lakitus doing various kung fu things or whatever, and then after a certain point, the rest of his body is split in half. And this whole thing ends at some point. I assume he poops you out, but it's really hard to pinpoint where. And number 3, dragon way. Number 3, the Electrodome is just filled with energy, both in terms of stimulated enthusiasm and the huge power bills they would bring up in the real world. This was my favorite course at the launch of the game, and it's still amazing. I love it all. The glitter off-road, the glowing piranha plants, the trails you leave on the floor, the low-definition TV screens, and of course, this part. Number 2. How can I not include a track set in the Smash 64 kids room? Hold on, I'm receiving word that Ribbon Road is technically a retro course, making my previous statement about TikTok clock false. By the way, this kid is seriously spoiled. The course is just so colorful and full of references that make me feel really clever, like Baby Daisy's Mario Kart Wii art. Wait, that's just laziness. But there are Mecha Koopas and wind-up Toads and Amiibos and multiple copies of the exact same 1/7 scale cart. And I can't really figure out how to end this segment, so it's the room from Smash 64. Number 1. It's pretty difficult to say no to that. Besides the entire course being anti-gravity, it has sections, meaning it doesn't get the least bit stale by loud breathing. When it starts, you're just surrounded by giant moving rings to show a sense of scale. Then, it immediately speeds you up with all kinds of boost pads, so you are at or near your top speed. Actually, the entire course is filled with this kind of stuff. These green belts just zoom you past the red ones, all designed to recreate the feel at the speed of F-Zero. Oh, and the water. And not to forget about the water that accelerates you. Going back to Mario Circuit, all the towers on the track and the cliffs below just make you feel the anti-gravity. Besides being fast, it also does a good job of feeling really futuristic, with the large buildings, these lights coming out the side of the buildings, and this pink stuff replacing coins to make it feel more tidy, and thus more futuristic. And I haven't even touched on the constant turns to make you wonder what's going to happen next. This is how you make a Mario Kart course.